Everyone. This is Nicole Whitlock with eCom Sellers, and this is the eCom Sellers podcast. I have with me my co-host, my partner in crime,
Kelly the eCom on board.
And we come to you every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time to talk to you about e-commerce news, tips, and more. Today's topic on the tips is toy trends for 2023. So if you know someone that's interested in toy trends, let them know about this, share this out, and let's talk about it. And if you know another toy trend, type it in the comments section because we definitely would want everyone else to know about it, and we definitely want to cover it. So with that, Kelly, what have you been up to?
Working. I went to the thrift store this week. I went to one I hadn't been to in probably a couple months and found some nice vintage clothing items. So I need to get those listed. But yeah.
Okay. Well, I went and did a shop and learn here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It was on Saturday, and so we're going to definitely do one in October and November so that everyone has an opportunity to come out and hang with us as we talk about scanning products and finding things that you could potentially sell and finding bundle opportunities. So be on the lookout for that. It will be the second Saturday of October and second Saturday of November. So come hang out with us. I hope so. So we found some pretty good stuff. We're going to do some short form videos and you'll see those out there. But anyway, let's get into the news. So Kelly, the floor is yours.
All right. I'll start with Etsy. Etsy, the UK resellers, UK sellers on Etsy can now let the Royal Mail print Etsy shipping labels upon seller dropping off at their packages at their, I don't know if you call them post offices or what they call them over there, but you know they'll have like a little QR code they'll have to show. So it's not. I don't think it's if you have 25 packages going out. I don't think that's really feasible to do. If it's more like for your casual sellers that might sell one or two Etsy items a day or such. So that'd be really confusing trying to figure out which QR code go to what package, I think. So.
Oh, I would agree.
Also, Etsy starting a new program to reward sellers for driving traffic to their listings or to their store. But this is traffic that results in a sale. So you use a special link. You'll have it in your back office area of your Etsy shop, and you share that link. And if someone makes a sale, if someone buys something from that link, Etsy will take 4% of that order total off of the seller's fees.
Ooh.
So it's a little saving on your fees for driving your own traffic.
Yeah.
I shared out Etsy shop earlier this week on Facebook when I saw that. And then my mom shared my Etsy. I don't think I had any sales from it, but more eyes on it.
Yeah, definitely.
Walmart reminds sellers to be tasteful around Halloween and Halloween items and decor, and not to list those items that would be considered in poor taste.
Family friendly.
Yes.
Yes.
All new sellers offering Halloween items must have their products pre-approved. So if you're a newer seller on Walmart, you're going to have to get your items pre-approved. They can get listed.
Okay.
You want to make sure they want to make sure they're not getting any angry people. But of course, you can list something and you think it's fairly fine, and one person's like, "Nope, that offends me."
That could happen.
eBay's going to offer a sneak peek with a session on September 14th from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Pacific time. This will offer information to help sellers determine how to decide which sessions to attend for their eBay virtual open.
Nice.
In a few weeks. That's the 14th. That's this week. I believe that's Thursday. They're also letting some sellers try out a new AI tool to generate listings with only an image. I don't know.
Like I told you, my thing is just like right there.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've done the AI for the description of a book,
Uh-huh.
of what the book is about, but that's about it. Then I would go and I went afterwards and later, I put my own paragraph in there of the
Mhm.
condition of the book. But that way I didn't have to go and try to find the book and try to get, this is the book the book's about. This is the story of the book. So I'm like, with me selling used items, I can't, how's that going to be able to tell what my items, any flaws or anything? I really don't put a lot of huge, because people don't want to read all that. They'll get halfway, they'll pull it up and see that it's a 5 paragraph description. They're like, nope,
No, not gonna read this.
no, but
I
I
get
say,
it too. I mean, I get it. I do understand
mm-hmm,
what you're saying. And no, nobody wants to read a dissertation about a product.
yeah,
You do want to have the short version of anything. Yeah, I agree with that. So,
yeah, because I always put, you know, what the condition is, if any measurements needed, I put measurements in, and like I put what care, like for clothes, if it needs to be, if it's machine washable, or if it's dry clean, because I might be someone doesn't want to get something, they're like, I didn't realize this was dry clean only.
and like, I didn't want that. Yeah.
Yeah, so, and I always get on my reviews, exactly as described. So, or even sometimes even better than described. So make sure you are putting a good description of your items in your item description area,
Yes.
especially used items. With the Amazon, they're adjusting the FBA capacities for peak season. You probably got an email. I saw an email about it in my inbox about your capacity for storage
Yep.
Q4.
I just was going over that with the VAs.
And they do recommend sellers have inventory in FBA or on the way to FBA by October 26th for Black Friday. And the last little bit of news, last week I told you FedEx is going up. UPS is doing about the same. They're going to raise their rates about 6% next year, and nearly going to double the peak surcharge fee for, busy time in Q4.
Yeah, I just want to say I think we kind of knew that was coming with everything that was going on with UPS, that was going to happen. And I had said that was going to happen because, I mean, there's no way that wasn't going to happen. Like, drivers of FedEx, and it was just going to happen. The prices are going to go up for everybody. So it doesn't surprise me. I'm having a hard time with this graphic. It doesn't surprise me at all. Now, just expect that there's going to be continuing increases unfortunately, in shipping. It's just par for the course, and we all have to be prepared to deal with that. Yeah, very frustrating. All
That's
right.
the news.
I'm not going to get this done in the time that we have allotted because it is not going to cooperate. So I'm just going to take what we got. All right. I couldn't fix something. I've just got to go with what I got. So there was only a handful of things that I really wanted to sort of talk about. This was not it, though. Let me see if I can pull this up. I did not have a lot of news because I've been busy trying to get ready for Q4, trying to get ready for the Q4 preparedness workshop and all of that fun jazz. And we have changes to our website coming up. So yeah, it has been a hot mess. It's been a lot of fun, but it's been a lot of work. Okay, let me share my screen. Having a hard time over here. Technical glitches. That's the reason why I took my glasses off, y'all, because I need to be able to get close to the screen without having my eyeballs look like, okay, what's going on there? Okay, so the correct is here, and I don't know how to fix this other part, so I'm just gonna try to find me a square. There we go. All right, this is gonna look weird, but it is what it is. Okay, let me pull up the news. The other thing, I've mentioned before, summer is on clearance. Halloween, of course, is already out. Fall is already out. Christmas went into big lots. Christmas, they were putting Christmas on the shelves. It's like, okay. So
My daughter works at Hobby Lobby, so we've seen Christmas.
yeah.
I think she's already bought some Christmas ornaments.
Really? Does she get a deep discount?
No, she gets another 15% off.
All right, 15% off.
Yeah, but right now I think all their Christmas stuff is 40% off anyway.
Okay, all right. Well, I couldn't find my news that I wanted to share, so I'm just going to go ahead and go to the slides to talk about our trends. So, guys, I will catch you on news next week because clearly I'm struggling today. I don't know what's going on with my hair. My hair, y'all, was a hot mess. Okay. So let me go ahead and share my screen and we will move on at this point. Let's talk about the trends. I have never struggled so much with technology. It is not normal for me to struggle this much. We had to have one of them days, okay? I'm sorry, y'all. Not trying to have one of them days. Here we go. Maybe, yes. I don't know. We'll see. All right. I think it's working now. We'll see. Thank you for your patience. And thank you, Kelly, for your patience as well. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Can you see my screen okay? No, it didn't. Okay. Full screen. Come on. See, it is just doing its own thing. All right. There we go. We are full screen. That took a little bit. That's crazy technology. All right. So this is the eCom Sellers Podcast brought to you by Kelly Ward and Nicole Whitlock. And again, we do this every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Talk about e-commerce news, tips, and more. Our topic today is toy trends for 2023. Our last session, we talked about acronyms, so you definitely want to check that out because we definitely gave you one of the acronyms that we're using today, which is BOLOs. Be on the lookout for this thing right here. So I'm going to go ahead and let Kelly take number one.
Well, with the Barbie movie, so yeah, Barbie movie, the movie, they have ones that are dolls that are made specifically from the movie. So those are going to be big. But if you find some vintage Barbie dolls, those can also be big sellers. Not everyone, so you really have to, look it up. Vintage Barbie clothes. I know if you happen to find some at a garage sale, at the thrift store, or just people can make some nice money. And you can even go to Barbie fan groups and go on there and sell it. You don't even have to go and put it up on eBay or anything like that.
Barbie is the girl right now, so pink, 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 pink. It's gonna be a pink Christmas. It's not gonna be a red and green Christmas. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a pink Halloween. All right, next one is the Ken doll. Every time I see a picture of the Ken doll or I hear Ken, for whatever reason, the song that Ryan Gosling was singing just comes to mind and I just start cracking up. But anyway, the Ken doll is going to be popular as well. So Ken is finally going to get his respect, but he's going to be popular. So I anticipate people will be dressing like Ken for Halloween too.
We'll probably have the whole family going.
Yeah.
The dad is Ken, the mom is Barbie, and
oh my gosh. Yep, and then the kiddos are some other version of Ken and Barbie. Oh, it's going to be so funny. I can't wait to see it. Also, the wigs. So I feel like there's an opportunity here. We haven't gotten into costumes. I think our next segment we'll talk about costumes, but yeah, be on the lookout for some wig action.
Barbie Dream House. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, like anything with Barbie and the Barbie Dream House. I'm sure it was. I haven't seen the movie. I people are gonna fall off, but yeah, I really don't. I haven't seen the movie.
I haven't seen the movie either, but that's only because I've been busy. I've been so busy. So yeah, I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, any Barbie. I actually found a Barbie house at a thrift store for $15. It was still new in box.
Woo!
Yeah, that was a couple years ago. Yeah, it was a new in box Barbie dream. It was like, I don't know if it was a dream house, but it was a Barbie house. was still not opened. I paid $15 for it, and I flipped it on Amazon. I think I sold it for about 100.
That sounds, yeah, about 150 was I was going to say. But so I know that when Walmart has, clearance, because they do clearance around the end of
Mm-hmm.
July, beginning of August, and almost every Walmart across the U.S. So write that down. They will do clearance on toys because they've got to make space for the new toys that are coming out for Christmas. So they clearance out a bunch of stuff, and they had the Barbie Dream House, not this one, but I want to say it was like 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. Well, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. But they had that one for like, I don't know, it was a ridiculously low price, like $30. So yours getting it for 12 or 15 was good. But it was like $30 and I lost my mind. I was like, I have nowhere to put this big joker, but I knew that it sold for over $200. So anyway, be on the lookout for those Walmart clearances. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the Barbie fashionista dolls with the brunette hair. So there's going to be a bunch of fashionista Barbie dolls, and she is one of them. I think, like Kelly was saying, like anything Barbie at this point. If you have some old Barbie, I remember we used to sell the Barbie collectibles that were in those ballroom gowns and
Mm-hmm.
they were selling like hotcakes. I sold some of those several years ago, like 2018, 2017, somewhere off in there. And we would just buy and buy and buy them, and they would just sell. But I think anything that you have Barbie that you wanted to get rid of, you just put it up, and I think it's just going to sell. I don't think it matters
Yeah.
what platform. If it's still new in box, especially if it's a vintage one, like you can name your price probably.
Yeah, I sold so far these last couple months. I had a Barbie doll. It was just like a Barbie doll. It's a regular Barbie doll from it, but it was actually like an African American Barbie doll.
Uh-huh.
And I sold the box was damaged. So I sold it on Mercari. And then I sold some vintage Barbie doll paper doll books from the 70s.
See, I don't know if people remember those paper doll books, Kelly. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Yes. When you used to punch out your little Barbie, or some of them,
Mm-hmm.
you could punch them out and they would stand up, and then you would have that clip on clothes that would just the little flap on the back. Oh my God, we are dating ourselves.
The Hot Wheels Barbie Corvette, like I said, Barbie, Barbie, Barbie. So yeah, the little pink car that was probably, I guess, most likely in the movie.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's remote control, the RC.
Mm.
Yes. Another Barbie thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Gonna sell like crazy. All right. Now your first not a Barbie. So make it real. Mini pottery studio. I don't know why they're saying that this is a popular one, but it is. And I think that's interesting that it is. I actually bought, I don't know, maybe 3 years ago or maybe 5 years ago. Everything is a blur for me. I bought the pottery set from Five Below. So I bought a couple of those to sell. So this is some kind of, I guess, the thing that spins. It almost feels like to me modified version of Easy Bake Oven, because it's got the kiln. So it will heat it up, I'm guessing, so you can make it like for real. But anyway, I know that it looks like they've got some plastic on it so the kids don't burn themselves and stuff like that, which is extremely important because you don't want anybody getting hurt. But yeah, so this one appears to be a popular one. If you find it, grab it, list it, sell it. So if you can source it. If you can sell it, sell it. There you go.
The cotton candy maker. Just like growing up, we had the slushy maker, the Snoopy slushy maker. Now people want to make cotton candy.
Oh my God. I think the parents who buy this, they're going to regret it later.
Yeah, let's get our kids all hyped up on sugar. Yes.
And they're going to have that blue dye everywhere. It's going to be on the walls. It's going to be on their hair, their face.
This is going to be given from the grandparents to the grandkids. So the grandkids, your grandparents give back to their kids.
They're getting them back for when they were little because their parents did it to them. So that's what they're doing. They're getting them back.
They don't have to deal with the sugar up kids.
No, they don't have to deal with the kids are hyped up on sugar, and they don't have to deal with all of that dye everywhere. They're turning their white shirts completely blue or pink or purple. Yeah, it's gonna be a hot mess. Oh, it's gonna be a hot mess. Anyway, this is supposed to be a hot trend. So this is the Bitsy interactive toy digital pet and case. I think this is the weirdest thing in the world to me. Evidently, it's popular. People are going to be selling it. You know, it's in the size of, it looks like a small ring case. These things are popular.
They're bringing back, it's like they updated Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
But if you find a Tamagotchi, like the old school Tamagotchi, those sell for nice money too.
There you go. So yeah, this is the Bitsy interactive toy digital pet. Okay. There's going to be I don't even know if this thing makes noise. I guess I should probably look that up. I'm guessing that it does the whole words across it because it's got the little white screen underneath but not the white screen, but the, it looks like a digital screen. So they can talk to it and stuff like that, or it's speaking back to them. But anyway, just interesting, weird, and crazy. I'm guessing the high schoolers and the middle schoolers are interested in this. Probably the middle schoolers.
So the Faction Skyfire target drone. So what do you do? Looks like you put the drone up and then you try to shoot it with a water gun.
No, it doesn't. It's not. It's supposed to be a laser type of
laser.
Some kind of laser, or maybe it is some kind of. It's not supposed to be water, though. I don't think when I read it. But my understanding is this thing is supposed to fly on its own. You can put it on autopilot. It's not out of me because it's a drone. So you're supposed to play with your friend, and the two of you are supposed to try and shoot it down. Very interesting. I don't know. Yeah, but you're supposed to shoot something at it. So I don't know. Some kids will be interested in that. I'll let you take the next one since I talked about this one.
So Paw Patrol, I guess the Paw Patrol is having a movie coming out. And of course, any of the plush is going to be big. And Sky's the girl dog. So, the girls want the girl dogs. Most, there'll be some boys that want the girl dogs too, but mostly the girls want the girl dogs. And, anything Paw Patrol is going to be big again.
Yeah. And I do know that they do have some of the plush sets already out at like Five Below. We were out and about. So they already have some of those out. They also had some in big lots. So I didn't check to see if they were 12-inch or not, but Paw Patrol is going to be it. The Magic Mixie's Magic Genie Lamp. Okay. It almost feels like to me. You remember the Hatchimal? That's what it kind of feels like to me. Magical creatures. Okay. This is supposed to be another popular one. We'll see if you see it on the shelves. Grab it. I'm guessing, it's probably not as big as the Hatchimals box, but it's probably not too terribly small. Yeah. Magical creatures that you can create. Who will you magically create? I don't know. Very interesting. But this is supposed to be popular.
So Furby's back. Furby Coral plush toy. The little talking little crazy things. But those are coming back. But once again, if you find the old school one, those could be some money. Those are some good BOLOs to look at garage sales and thrift stores and such.
Yeah. Furby's been around for a little bit. Definitely be on the lookout for the old ones too. All right, Melissa and Doug's Super Smile Dentist Kit. Well, Melissa and Doug sells everything. They have the doctor kit. They've got the nurse kit. Now they got the dentist kit. I'm sure the dentist kit has been around for a while. I don't know why the dentist kit is the one that's being picked as being popular right now, but okay. It may be timing because I know at the beginning of the school year, strategically around the U.S., there's certain things that they cover. Well, sometimes they'll have universal, they do the hearing test and the sometimes the eye test for kids in school. It's a cursory one. It's not a full-blown. They'll do in elementary school, they'll do that whole chew on the pink tablet thing and showing kids how to brush their teeth and rinse and spit. So it could be that it's the time of the year in which that kind of stuff typically happens in some of the public schools. And so I remember that. Kelly, do you remember that whole chew that and see how?
I remember those nasty pink tablets. Yeah.
Oh my God. So it could be the timing of the year. And this is now coming out around that time strategically. And so or will be available. So there will be some kids that might be interested in that. So parents will potentially be looking for this, or like Kelly said before, grandparents might have this as well. So there's a lot of Melissa and Doug stuff that's actually very popular. Be on the lookout for this one. So I hope this information is helpful. I hope you use it to help you make some decisions on what to source as far as toys are concerned. And even if you don't source these exact toys, if you have similar toys, related toys that are an extension of these, like if people bought this, they also bought that, go ahead and list those things. I'm confident that if you have some plush doggies, even if you don't have Paw Patrol, plush doggies are probably going to still sell. They may not sell at the same rate that Paw Patrol does, but they're still going to sell. If you have other Melissa and Doug stuff, they're going to sell. If you have old Barbie, it'll sell. If you got old Furby, it'll sell. If you probably even have an easy bake oven, because I was talking about the clay making or whatever pottery making, that will probably even sell. So I think, when it comes to toys, almost everything that you put up is going to pretty much sell. But these are some of the trends that they say are popular. So share this out with a friend. Let somebody else know about the eCom Sellers podcast. We do this again every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. So give us your feedback and give us some ideas of what you want us to talk about next. So with that, just wanted to remind everybody that at the end of this month, we have the print-on-demand automation workshop coming up, where we are going to, each person that's in the class is going to create their own 100 print-on-demand products. That includes the product, uploading it, and then creating the listing using automation tools, using AI. Dun, dun, dun. And so everybody's going to leave with 100, and you can take that home, the skill that you learn in this class, take it home and scale from there. Turn it into something that's going to work for you. So you can scale this and make it workable for you. So you can sign up at swiy.co/live AI POD workshop. Again, swiy.co/live AI POD workshop. And definitely use this to put together your game plan for Q4 and Black Friday and the second Prime Day coming up in October. Don't forget that. So all of those things are happening. Next, we have the Bundles Arbitrage workshop that is coming up right after this one. This is also live and in person. It is the 29th and 30th. We'd love for you to come hang out with us. We are actually going to create profitable bundles. I believe the number we're hitting, everyone in the class is going to hit 25. And so before you leave this class, you will actually have 25 bundles. Like, you will have sourced all the pieces and have bundle ideas. And we're going to continue to do the arbitrage part of the bundle workshop on the 30th in person. We're going to go out and put together on-site bundles or get on-site bundle ideas, record that on our phones. So when we go back home, wherever we live, that we can find all those pieces and create our own version, get those listings created. So this is live and in person. You go to swiy.co/live bundles workshop. Again, swiy.co/live bundles workshop. I hope that you'll join us. We would love to have you in class. Let's create some bundles together. I'm excited. I want to see what you're going to come up with, because bundles are very, very profitable. Then we have the Q4 3-month preparedness workshop. I can't even with the words. Q4 3-month preparedness workshop. And so in this class, you're actually going to be sent every single week, every Friday. You're going to get 80 leads. So that should shoot any excuses that you have in the foot. That should get rid of 100% of all excuses. So over 3 months, if you do 80 times 12, that's the number of leads that you're going to receive every single week. You're going to receive 50 of our RAOA leads list every single week, plus 20 replenishables and bundle ideas. And you're going to receive 10 arbitrage leads lists that are coming. But this is just part of Academy, so we're just going to send those to you as well. And then 10 wholesale leads lists. All of that for just signing up for this workshop. Plus, we do a live weekly training that's Q4 focused. And so every week we're going to talk about something you need to be doing in your business to help you be ready for Q4, to help you source for Q4, to help you with ideas for Q4. So again, it's a 12-week workshop. Everyone that is a lifetime member of Academy gets this absolutely free. So you're more than welcome to go join Academy and get the lifetime. But you can go sign up right now at ecom/Q4. Again, ecom/Q4. Join us in this class. Get your 80 leads every single week. That's ridiculous. I mean, this just makes it so it's a no-brainer Q4 for you, pretty much. If you're doing arbitrage, it's a no-brainer. And even if you're not doing arbitrage, if you're doing print on demand, you're doing drop shipping, you're doing wholesale or private label, like this can supplement your income. So all I'm saying is just get the list. 80 is ridiculous. 80, that's 320 leads a month. That's over 960 leads by the end of this. That's a lot of leads. And somebody's just going to give them to you. So go sign up at ecomssalesacademy.com/Q4. We do have our Poshmark and Mercari workshop that we start on the 12th, which is today. It's also on the 19th. It's a 2-part series. We will cover, I think, Mercari first and then Poshmark, or it might be Poshmark first and then Mercari. So you can go sign up at swiy.co/Mercari Posh. Again, swiy.co/Mercari Posh. And sign up today for that workshop that is coming up. Get rid of your dead inventory. Use Poshmark Mercari to help you do that, or Facebook Marketplace, or any other platform you want to. And last but not least, I wanted to remind you that you can go and get your 90-day eCom planner. It gives you step-by-step daily instructions on what you need to be doing in your business. So you can go to 90-day, again, 90-day, to get your 90-day instructions on what to do in your business every single day for new sellers and for experienced sellers. Just giving reminder of what you need to do so that you can just wake up, open the book, and it'll be a no-brainer what you're supposed to do today. So 90dayecommplanner.com. That is everything. So with that, thank you, Kelly, for your grace and mercy and me and my technical issues. Look at her doggy, y'all. Look at her doggy. Hi, buddy.
My couch buddy every time.
He just wanted to come sit and hang with you. Well, this has been the eCom Sellers Podcast. My name is Nicole Whitlock.
I'm Kelly eCom on board. Sorry, I'm half asleep.
That's all right. We're all tired. We do this every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So tune in for another episode of the eCom Sellers Podcast, where we talk about e-commerce news, tips, and more. We are going to say goodbye for now. Thank you, Kelly.